Positive emotions. I am just a wrecking ball of emotions today. Whew. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to an episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today is just, I can't put any words to it. I'm just, I don't even know where to start. Or where to start with the no starts. Okay, so how about this? Hurt my foot the other day, and I wasn't even at work. Mrs. PATTAY'S Performance decided to slam her stiletto heel into my foot. God, that hurts. It's like I just got done, so it's like a sweet and sour sauce. No, it's like something sweet and you're enjoying it, and then like this throb of pain or heat comes in after and just knocks you off your feet. Wow. And then to top it off, right? I just aired that garage sale video, and look what's back today. This is the lawnmower that he bought. And he says, I know I purchased this from you 7, 8 weeks ago. First time using it, and the recoil locked up. The recoil locked up? Really? That's the story you're gonna go with? Do you think that maybe he hit something, the oil's dirty? I didn't even check that out. All right, a little bit of an update, I guess, okay? I'm using my GoPro, and I'll be honest with you, I freaking hate this thing, because for the style of videos, I like to zoom, and the reason I wanted this GoPro Hero 8 is to zoom, and you have to do it manually, so I don't know, I hate it. I just want my other camera back, please. Let me see. That pressure washer was dropped off for repair, and that is not worth repairing. Engine does not run, and the pump leaks oil, has a blown seal. So I did throw some go-go juice down the hole. Will not start up, so probably ignition on top of the carburetor, and then on top of fixing the pump, absolutely the freak not, okay? I also had another nightmare, this mini nightmare, this freaking Mantis. I am just going to stop working on these. 2-cycle is the death of me. Came in, no spark. I had to put a new coil in it. And then from there we had to tune it up. New grommet fill, it's all the whole nine. Use a carburetor. There are 3 different type of carburetors for these machines. This one just happened to be the most expensive one. 90 bucks. So, I'd rather not talk to you about that. Whatever, but it runs. Let's see. I hate these things. I hate these things. But this is a learning experience for me. Like, how do you start these things without freaking hurting yourself? I already tore a hole in one of my pants already. Wait, no, it started on its own. See, and it'll idle if it warms up. Wait a minute. You get the idea, okay? The bedline Honda is here. It never left, which is good because I actually made a homemade striping kit for it. This mower will be leaving tomorrow. Happened to be the gentleman that I sold this to dropped off this. So he just wants to pick up and pay for everything and whatever. This I think is pretty cool, right? I should have done a video on it, but I got more time. I don't have enough time. That's a mud flap from a truck. This is a homemade striping kit. That's the goal. Oh, look, it ripped, which is good. I have a bigger washer. So that's a homemade striping kit. So the more weight on the back or the more tension on that flap is going to be a better yield, a better stripe. Let me show you what's in the back of the Honda. Okay, I was supposed to pick up a machine for warranty repair. And this would have been the third time I repaired it. And I actually want to squeeze the guy's eyeballs out. But it is what it is. Oh, let me see what you guys are seeing. Because there's no like screen on this. Okay, you guys can see me. All right. This is going to be easy, but it's not going to be easy. Echo SRM 2100 weed whacker. Busted primer line. Fuel lines are hard as stuff, but this thing has plenty of compression. So, she's going to be a runner. I am not even going to bother messing with that in the sense of trying to put a primer bulb in there, replace it. I'm probably just going to get, you know, I think I should have one last carb in stock, and it's the whole kit, less than 20 bucks. And I think I'll be running. Oh boy. When it rains, it pours. We now have 2 of these mowers to be exact. 4 of these in this variation. If you are a PATTAY'S Performance subscriber, if you're not, you should. Think about it. Maybe. Anyway, let me show you what this is. Do you notice? Easy boy, easy boy. And this one's newer because this is automatic. It doesn't have the choke. Oh, he has the fuel off. Okay, that's it. All right. So anyway, let me talk to you about this warranty repair. 3 times, okay? He's a very good customer, neighbor of mine, okay? I fixed his generator, and I think I did a video. All right, guys, so I apologize for the low light. This isn't feeling too well. She's sleeping in bed. Hopefully you guys can pick this up. I just figured I'd try to get this upload going, and I'm just whatever, and I forgot to hit the record button a couple of segments, but I don't want to lose it. It's about 10 o'clock at night. You guys gotta just get all of this. So where I left off is I have this very good neighbor of mine that I've done work in the past. Our first interaction with him was a generator, and James Condon would be very, very proud of me. It was your typical 420cc or a 413cc. I know it was an off cc. I think it was a 413cc generator, LCT powered, and it needed a carburetor. Carburetor was like 50, 60 bucks, and it was a couple days out. But remember, engines are always the same. Where they're applied is different. So a lot of the parts are interchangeable. So I kind of used my experience with snowblowers, and I was able to locate a carburetor for him for like less than 20 bucks. And he was able to have that generator up and running when we had that terrible storm compared to waiting a very extended period amount of time. I think I still have that video, just have to edit it and upload it. That's how ahead I am, or mosh posh on content. Fast forward to mowing season, he has a Craftsman mower and doesn't start. So I got it running, and just to get it out of the way because he wanted it back, I brought it back the same day. I picked it up the same day, fixed it, dropped it off the same day. He waited the next day to cut his grass, says it doesn't start. Okay, no problem. Now, I tell you guys all the time that you should pressure wash or clean all your equipment before you return it to the original owner, for a multitude of reasons. So I pressure washed this lawnmower, and he was like, "Oh my God, this thing's like new." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "Maybe I should do that myself." Yeah, up to you. So he called me up a couple days later and says, "Hey man, this mower's not starting." I'm like, "No way. No, this is, no. So I get to his house, and the lawnmower won't start, but I realize that there's grass in there. So I'm like, pressure wash this thing. I wasn't going to argue with him. So I tried starting it. It didn't want to start. All right. Bring it back, clean the carburetor, take the gas out, fresh gas. The thing fires like a dream. I held on to this lawnmower for about 3-4 days, and I started once a day, and it started on the first pull every time. So I was beyond confident and that this mower was a runner. So he called me up, he shot me a text message. Well, he sent me a text and says, "Hey man, call me. It's not running." So what? So I call him after I get done with work. And, I'm not happy at all. Like frustrated, and he's taking this all pretty well, and I'm thinking like, this guy's guilty as hell, even though he shouldn't be. And I'm thinking that the lawnmower, he runs it, and then he puts bad gas in it, doesn't run. I charged $25 for pickup and delivery. I'm at his house 3 times. Actually, well, the first time is paid for. The last 2 are not. 2 would be today. So I pull up to his house today, and his grass is overgrown. So I'm like, all right, he didn't cut the grass. He's out there, and I didn't know he was out there. I prime for a good time, and this thing fires up on the first pull, like usual. And all of a sudden, he jumps out and says, What'd you do?" It's nothing. He said, "Get out of here." So he comes back and says, "Let me show you." Prime for a good time, pull, thing fires right up, and he's like, "I want to tie something to make sure it runs. I'm going to cut my grass now." And I'm like, I have no words. And he says, "I'll let you know that the gas in there is still yours. I haven't done anything. The gas in the generator that I use is the same." I was like, "Listen, the gas that's in your generator the last time was no good. So make sure this is fresh gas." And he says, "I even went out and I bought seafoam." I told him, "You need to, buy seafoam. Buy seafoam, generator, whatever, cap full every time. Unless, if you want to, because it's petroleum based, just dump it all into your gas tank. And then you fill up the machine. I personally just like to do a cap full." So we parted ways. So that kind of threw me off because I had a video planned with these 2 returns, if you would say. But it just didn't work out that way. So, but that kind of really put me in a bad mood. If I wasn't in a bad mood already. And now we go to Jim's mower, the garage sale mower, and he says he can't tug the damn thing. Well, I tug it. I didn't even get out of the car. I got out of the car. I didn't even go inside the house. Didn't roll up the drive. Didn't get any tools out. This thing fired on the first pull. So it's, I don't know. It's a hard rock and a hard place because, this guy Fred should be paying, and this garage sale guy is
you know, he's pretty good about it, but it's just, you know, I don't know. Like, if you were a legitimate repair shop, I mean, they would make you pay for stuff like this up front. And I feel, due to my circumstances, I can't, and I just talk one up for Jesus. So when I meet my maker, he has to remember some of these good things that I have done compared to the latter. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just like sleeping. I'm just, you know, just like blah, you know, just like whatever.
All right, so I just got off the phone with him. He's saying no way. He says he had difficult starting it. He is an older gentleman. So he's trying to say the muscles, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, can you start up a couple of times? I'm like, well, this is pole number 1 that I started in front of you guys, and number 2 when I was on the phone with him. So I don't know what to say or do. I mean, I'm not even gonna take it apart because it just, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking, we're just thinking out loud, maybe it got stuck on a compression stroke. I don't know. But we're gonna call wraps for today. I'm just so whatever. I don't know what I want to work on. I don't even know if I want to work today. I have to, I don't have a choice. But thanks for hanging out. I just needed to just vent a little bit, I guess. You know, because I'm so full of myself. All right, guys, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. That's why I hate doing garage sales. I actually have another garage sale video coming out at some point. I was supposed to have a third one. I avoided that like the plague. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn that into a video though. So we'll see. This was pretty miserable. That's it. I'm calling it a wraps. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being that ear for me. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I'll see you guys on the next episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Later.